Stop it, darling. You won't hurt that nice doggy.
Do you think it's safe to take your child into the lion country?
Oh, we've hunted in the Kenya district before.
Besides, we plan to do more photographing than hunting.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Clear some. Right there. Clear symbol! How? Send the symbol! How'd you win? Send them!
Look here, Peters.
Lion tracks.
Fresh.
Boys, get that big barn place. Yes, Warner.
Prowling pretty far from home, aren't they?
Yes, sir. The doubt's driving them in. Dried up all the water holes. Makes rotten hunting for them. They're after my cattle, all right.
Good.
Huh?
There's a circus man at Mombasa waiting to buy all the lions I'll bring him. Let's dig a pit and set out a young heifer as bait.
I'm not raising cattle for lion feed. I'd hate to have the lions get any of my herd.
Well, if they can get in there, they're entitled to them.
Get the cattle in! Get it in! Higher! 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 Shoot him! Higher! Put that bar back, you fools! Put that bar back!
Yes, Bonner? Maybe one of the lines are still in there.
No chance. They're always the first ones out when the stampede starts. Who let that bar down? Who let down that bar?
Simple.
Ah, bosh! Who opened it? Come on, the lines didn't let the bar down themselves. Who did it?
Lineman, Bonner.
Oh, that's rot!
Say, what do they mean, Lion Man?
Oh, some silly idea they've got, some juju.
No, Bonner. No juju. White man hunt with lion.
Ah,
What that circus man wouldn't give for something like that.
you fellas are all alike, ready to fall for any fairy story.
Wait a minute. Those lions couldn't have lifted that bar themselves.
No, but one of the natives could.
Kutu.
Boys, get that pit cover. Hurry up. Ambigo! How?
Don't shoot him now. Don't hurt him. Keep him there. Come on. Get in line. Stay down. Back it in here. Stay there. Come on, boys. Lay down, boys. Boy, I could kiss him. It's a fortune. Within a week, he'll be on board ship on his way to America. Well, goodbye, Ed.
Good luck, old man.
Thanks. certainly getting him dirt cheap.
What do you mean, cheap? I don't call this cheap.
Why, he'll be a star attraction.
Listen, I hope you're right. There's your check.
Well, there's your bill of sale.
For the last time now, Nolan, if there's anything phony about this...
No, he's on the level. Hey, listen, Forbes, if you don't want him, I know where I can sell them all.
I ain't kicking, am I? I ain't kicking. I'm only anxious.
Big boy, I hope circus life agrees with you. So long, Forbes. He's all yours from now on.
Well, my boy, you're mine now, for better or for worse. And I hope it ain't for the worse. I paid a lot of dough for you, and you gotta make good. Do you realize that you have an opportunity of becoming the most gigantic, sensational... You're sure you don't understand English? Dirty crook, dirty double-crossing crook. No, I guess you're all okay. I'm gonna make $1 million with you. From now on, you're Casper, the Lion Man. Get me?
Hey, Forbes. Get that, what is it aboard?
Hey, Zumba, get these cages loaded. Come on now, hustle up. Hustle up.
Well, this is San Francisco.
This paper calls for 6 lions and, what is it? What's a what is it?
Down here on the deck, Inspector. I'll show you.
I would if I were you.
Yeah. That's him.
So that's the what is it? Tell him to come out.
Oh, no, you can't do that, Inspector. You can't let him out. You see, he ain't a man.
What?
I mean, not like you or me. He lives with lions. He's a genuine African wild man.
The government's not interested in your publicity stunts. Tell him to come out.
But, Inspector, he can't be handled. He's worse than a lion. Somebody's liable to get hurt.
Where's the key?
Now, listen, Inspector. This is the key, but you mustn't let...
Give it to me.
No, don't let him out.
Say, what are you trying to do? Slip something over on me?
Don't let him out.
Yeah, come on, come out here. We got a few questions to ask you. Hey, wait! Hey! Get that man!
I told you not to let him out.
Oh, you did, eh? Well, I'll get him all right. Don't worry.
officer. There's a man in the park.
You don't say.
Yes, and he's in the... all together.
In the what's together?
She means he's improperly dressed.
Oh. Come on, boys.
There he is. Hey, you!
Come on.
Somebody just saw him cutting across South Park Boulevard.
Calling all cars. Calling all cars. Man, naked, described as savage or lunatic, last seen in Lincoln Park. Go get 'em, boys.
Tell you they're not there. The potatoes. Now, don't tell me they're not.
I just put them there a minute ago.
Well, they must be somewhere.
There's somebody behind that screen. It looks that way.
No, thanks. I never eat tomatoes.
He seems to be hungry. There's nothing more for him to eat. I wonder if he's a cannibal.
Don't do that!
I'll get you a drink.
Won't you sit down? Maybe I'd better close the window. It seems a little drafty in here. You might get a chill. He didn't escape from any Turkish bath. If you ask me, he left his clothes the same place he left his keeper. Do you think he's crazy? Either he is or we are. Take your pick. By the way, if I'm not too inquisitive, what's your name? Oof! I guess it must be a secret. He seems to like music.
I'll play for him, will you? Om Fabi Ops K.
Do you like music? The number is 1467 Cumberland Road. But I can't describe how he's dressed. He isn't dressed at all. Oh, dear. I thought he was only a lunatic. Africa. A lion man. Oh, my.
Well, you just hold him there, and we'll be over in 5 minutes. Scotty, he's in an apartment at that address.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, dear. Poor fellow, they must have been hunting for him for hours. I wish you hadn't called the police.
Yeah? Well, I wish they were here right now.
Well, look at him. He's perfectly harmless.
Now, wait a minute, Anne. This place has been full of sick canaries and mangy cats and stray dogs you picked up. That was bad enough, but I'm telling you right now, I will not stand for a lion man.
Sue, let's hide him.
What on earth are you going to do with him?
I don't know.
Well, I do.
Where is he? Where is... Ah! Now, Casper! Casper!
Put that down! Please put it down!
Casper! Now, Casper.
Don't hurt him.
Not if I can help it, I won't. He's too valuable. Say, he seems to mind you all right. How do you do it?
He ain't no wild man. He's a smart guy.
Come on now, Casper. Nobody's going to hurt you.
I think you'd better let me handle him. Where do you want him to go?
Well, that's mighty nice of you. If you could only help me get him over to the circus lot.
Come on.
I think he's going to be all right now, boys. I tell you, boys, he's a genuine wild man, captured in a pit in South Africa. He's wild, I tell you. He eats raw meat like other animals. Why, it's a privilege for you gentlemen to be present at this rehearsal today because you're going to see circus history in the making.
You wouldn't fool us, would you, Forbes?
Fool you, son, I would if I could, but I don't know how. I'm telling you, this is on the level.
Sounds kind of fishy to me.
Whoever heard of a circus man fooling anybody?
Oh, boy, what a man.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corey.
Hello, Forbes.
These are some gentlemen of the press.
Hi, Mr. Corey.
Say, Mr. Corey, what's the lowdown on this lion man?
I'm waiting to be shown, just like you boys.
Look at him. And what a body.
All right, all right. Good.
Hey, that's all right.
All right? Why, man, it's perfect. Why, if Barnum ever saw that guy, he'd lay right down and weep for joy. He's in there without a whip or a gun. Nobody ever did that before.
I should think he'd be scared to death.
He's magnificent.
Say, this is hot stuff.
It gives me the shivers.
Well, that's all right. And there's never been one like it.
It'll stop the show.
Look out! Shut that gate! That was a great piece of staging, Forbes.
I'm convinced.
They didn't have to convince me.
Say, was that real, or did you frame it?
Oh, that was real, all right.
Well, then the act's out.
What?
I can't take a chance with a fellow like that.
But it's a great act.
That's just the trouble. It's too great. He can handle the lions all right, but who's going to handle him?
You should be more careful.
I think I got the answer to that, too. Come over here. Are you all right, Miss Rogers?
I think so.
Kind of a close call. I was a little scared at first. Say, you're a school teacher, aren't you?
Why, yes.
Well, maybe that's why you're able to handle him so well. He's nothing but a great big kid, got the brain of a child.
Well, he's intelligent enough. It's just that he's never been educated.
How would you like to teach him instead of those school kids of yours?
What?
You see, he'd be valuable to us if he could be handled. At the same time, we'd be civilizing him.
This is Mr. Corey, the owner of the show.
How are you?
You mean you want me to travel with the circus and live with it?
Not a bad life.
And we could make it very much more worth your while than teaching kindergarten.
How about it?
Positively not.
Come on, get in there, you. Get in there. Get on there.
Casper! Casper! No, it's C-E-N-T. Cent. Now read it again.
Here is a cent.
Go on.
I see a cent.
No. In cent, the C is S, but in cat, it's K. K. Your lions are cats.
I see a cat.
Hi there, big boy.
Beat it, Kitty. Let Casper study his lessons.
I could give him a few lessons.
And how? Go play with your snakes. And do not slam the door.
Hold on.
Casper, come on, your cats are waiting for you.
I can't find it. Where is it?
From what Mr. Forbes says, it must be about here.
How far is that?
Oh, a long way. 5,000 or 6,000 miles.
Farther than New York?
Oh, yes.
Takes a long time by boat, huh?
Casper, are you homesick? You mustn't be. You'll forget about it after a while. Why, you've got the whole world to see, and you're going to make a lot of money and educate yourself and...
Yes, I make a lot of money. How much did Mr. Forbes say lions cost?
Casper, that's such a foolish idea. What good's it going to do you to take those lions back?
They'll be free.
Well, what about you? You can't go live with them again.
Yes.
But you can't. Think of your people in England.
How do I know that they're my people?
Why, of course they are. Didn't we trace them through your father's hunting knife?
My home's in Africa. here again, eh? You'd better like to get this other one here, too. You got it coming to you, boy.
Look, Casper.
What's the matter, Casper?
Don't. Say, what's the idea? I'm not hurting him.
Now, buddy, run along and sell your papers. Please don't annoy the animals. It's all right, Caspar. Just seems you can't stop people from doing that sort of thing no matter what you do.
Well, it's a shame.
I know it's a shame. But after all, these cats haven't got much kick coming. I wish I had it as soft as they have. Listen, Caspar, I've got a brand new shipment of lions coming up for you to break in. Think of it, 20 of them.
More lions for cages. They hate cages.
Well, how else are you going to show them? You can't picket them out like zebras. They're too dangerous.
Dangerous? In the jungle, they are not dangerous. They're free. They kill only for food. But here, in cages...
All right. Don't get sore.
I will not take any more lions.
What are you going to do with a guy like that?
I wonder.
Stubborn savage.
He's just counting the days until he has enough money saved to buy back those lions.
Does he really mean to take them back to Africa and turn them loose?
The only thing that's keeping him here.
Say, Mr. Forbes, I got a proposition to make to you.
Yeah?
I'll gladly give you $11 Saturday for a 10 spot today.
Scram!
Oh, Mr. Forbes. What does scram mean?
It means beat it. It means go as far away from me as you can and stay there. It means if you want anything to eat before the night show, you'd better scram.
Hi there, Casper. Say, what's the matter, big boy? Why don't you ever give me a tumble?
Scram.
Hello, Casper.
Hello, Anne.
Practicing?
Anne, what is tumble?
Tumble? Why, that means to fall.
Kitty says, why don't I give her tumble? What does that mean?
Kitty said that. She means, why don't you be nice to her?
Why should I be nice to her?
Well, maybe she's in love with you.
No, Anne. I love you. Do you love me? Anne.
Casper, I'm leaving the circus today.
Leaving?
Yes, I told you I would when we got back home. I've been with you for nearly a year now.
Now you go away from me.
Oh, I begged you to leave, too. I want you to get out of this jangly circus. Get out in the real world.
I can't.
Do you like this life?
No.
Then why not?
In 2 or 3 months, I'll have money enough to buy my lions. Then I can go home.
Casper, you're just throwing your life away.
I'm not happy here.
Not even with me.
I'll take you with me. We'll both be happy.
Oh, Casper, if you go back there now, you'll lose all the ground you've gained. You can't do that after you've gone so far. Just try one more year, and then see if you still want to go back. Only a year, Casper, won't you? For me?
Why?
Because I love you.
right. We'll go now.
Yes. I knew you'd do it. I'm going to be so proud of you. Come on, let's pack right now. And we'll just walk in on Sue and surprise her. We won't even call up.
Hey. Why aren't you made up for the grand entry? It's almost time to start.
There'll be no more grand entries for Casper, Mr. Forbes. We're leaving.
What do you mean, we?
Casper's going with me.
Why, he can't leave the show.
Well, I'd like to know why not. He has a perfect right if he wants to.
You want to go?
Yes.
Why, Casper, you can't do this to me. What's this girl been saying to you?
I've said nothing unfair, Mr. Forbes.
But he can't leave the show. He's the star act. If he leaves, it ruins the circus. It ruins me. How's he going to earn a living? Are you going to let her talk you out of a swell job like this?
We're going.
Oh, Casper, have a heart. If you won't think about the circus, if you won't think about me, what about the lions? Are you going to leave them to be cared for by anybody?
We're going.
You're making a terrible mistake, boy. You've been all your life with those animals. You can't live without them. And one day, sooner or later, you will come back to them. Mark my words for that.
Oh, wait a minute, land sakes, there can't be 7 places at once. Oh, wait, who's this? Oh, it's you. I didn't recognize you with your clothes on. Oh, that's what I mean. The last time I saw you, oh, it's good to see
Oh, it's good to be back. And we're all through with the circus. Say, you haven't changed it a bit, have you?
Well, I had to buy a new vase after you left.
Sue, I'm so happy.
You don't mean you're going to...
That's exactly what I mean.
Well, we might as well see what we've got in the house for dinner. I hope you're not as hungry as the last time you were here.
Big show performance starts in 10 minutes. Get your tickets now. There are plenty of choice seats left. The Corey Circus is in your... I beg your pardon, ladies. Right over there. The Corey Circus presents the largest group of Royal Bengal tigers ever assembled.
Hey there, this ain't feeding time. Hey, you. What were you doing with this meat?
Meat? I ain't never seen it.
Don't lie to me. I saw you throw this meat in the lion's cage. It's poisoned. I ought to make you eat it.
I tell you how...
Ah, you're drunk. We've had enough trouble with you lately. I'll fix you. Hey, Steve, call a cop.
Yes, sir.
I want to turn you in for this.
Yeah, you will. Drunk again.
Go on, take him down and lock him up.
Oh, Anne, you didn't say where you were going on your honeymoon.
I think we're going to England. You see, Casper's never seen his relatives, and they've written him urging
Ladies
him to
and
come.
gentlemen, we're interrupting our program to broadcast a general warning. Corey Circus advancing Clark Street is on fire. A tiger has broken loose and may invade the city. Streets must be cleared at once. The fire is spreading to the Menagerie 10, the Lion Tent. Scores of animals will perish in the fire.
Circus! Yes, sir. Unchain those elephants! Hurry up! Get these cages out!
Can't your men get those lions out of there? They cost a fortune. Too risky. The frames are too close. But they'll burn to death.
Hey, where are you going? Come back here. Come out here, you. Come on. Come on, back that thing up.
The lion gets on fire. He's going to turn those lions loose. Turn them loose.
One's missing. You stay here.
He saved my life, Casper.
Lions have saved my life many times. I wish I could take them all home to Africa.
It is beautiful.
Listen. Welcome home.
Go ahead.
No more cages.
Not unless I have to get one for you.
Stop it, darling. You won't hurt that nice doggy. Sweetheart.
Do you think it's safe to take your child into the lion country?
Oh, we've hunted in the Kenya district before.
Besides, we plan to do more photographing than hunting.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.